Do you know that feelings when you've told people that you're going to do something so big, like you're going to do something so massive, and you fail? That feeling of coming back and telling them, oh, the thing I was telling you I was going to do, I did not actually get to it finally. That is exactly how I feel now. That is exactly how it is with me right now. And that is how it has been for the past couple of weeks. So everything that I'll be saying in this video is not going to be edited in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to bring them together and post them because I want it to be as raw as possible. This is like a vulnerable moment for me. And I'll be looking down from time to time because I actually took note of everything that I wanted to talk about. So let's get it. Now, let's start by talking about how or what has been happening in the past couple of months. If you've been someone who is watching my content, you're going to realize that I made a video where I said I finally got a mentor, and honestly, everything was going on well. I paid for mentorship, and trust me, when I was paying for a one on one mentorship. I remember some people were saying in the comment section that I don't need a mentor, and they were right. They were actually right. I didn't actually need a mentor. But the reason why I was getting a mentor is because in every aspect of our life, we need somebody who we are looking up to, right? And if you can pay for their time, you do that. So when I was paying for mentorship, I was paying to somebody, or I was paying for somebody who was going to hold my hands, or someone. This was my idea. Someone I can send my chart to. They check my chart and they see if I'm doing something wrong, if I can adjust anything, something like that. But that is not actually how it was. In the beginning, I was working with this guy. I will send him messages. He will barely ever reply. I have to insist before he replies. Then finally, he directed me to somebody. I don't really know their relationship, but he directed me to somebody and I started working with this guy. Initially, everything was going on so well. To be very honest, I will have classes with this guy. I was getting hyped. You understand what I'm trying to say? So things were going on well until one day this guy sent me a message and he's like, he's sorry, he's not going to be able to continue with me because he didn't give me a reason. So he just told me that I was going to continue with the other mentor, the person I paid to. So when he said that, I asked him, like, why? What is going on? He did not give me any reason. He just told me that. And I was like, I feel like there's something wrong, but so I went back to the mentor of in person and I told him, oh, this is what is happening right now. And he said, yes, he's going to continue with me. Then I remember he sent me a message and it's like, you don't even need to learn anything anymore. You know everything already. That roughed me off. Funny, like it was weird to me personally. So I noticed that he's a very busy person. So when you send him messages, he will barely ever reply to you. Sometimes he is going to take time. You have to insist before he replies. And that is not what I was paying for. So I just had to let it go. He added me to his mentees or to his group of mentees. A lot of people there, people ask questions sometimes. He sends YouTube video links to YouTube videos. He sent links to his TikTok channel and things like that. If there is one thing, I don't really want to go too much into details when it comes to this thing, but what I want to say is that I'm beginning to feel like I shouldn't have gotten a mentor or I shouldn't have paid for that in the first place. But the deed has been done. Let's get back into why I'm making this video today. So my last video was all about passing my Prophet account and the energy was high. When I talk about energy being high, my energy was here. If you're watching my videos, you will notice that each time I was talking about it, I knew it was possible. It doesn't mean that right now I feel like it's impossible. It is still possible. I don't want to shift my mindset from this good space to this bad space. And aside from the mentorship issues, I have been going through a lot of emotional roller coasters and it's been affecting my trading. So let's continue. So my goal was to document the whole $100,000 or the whole process to the $100,000, but I blew up my prop firm account and I got to my daily or to my overall limit, and that is why I knew that okay, it's game over for me right here. And with that, I felt like failure. To be very honest, I felt like I had failed. I felt like I had disappointed my own self and I had disappointed the people who were actually rooting up for me because when I go through my comment section, I always saw a lot of people who would say things like, I believe in you, I believe you can do it. But when I realized that I had actually failed that account, shame came in, guilt came in, a lot of things came in. and I acted the way a lot of people who fail normally act. I turned off my camera. I deleted every social media platform, TikTok, Instagram. The only thing that I left before was Twitter because I barely even ever check the app. I'm not a Twitter person like that. So I turned off my camera and I stopped posting videos just like that. I thought I'll come back when I've made it. That was my thought process. And when I have something successful to show you guys. But I sat to myself and I told myself that the goal for creating this channel in the very first place was to show a raw process, to show people that this is how trading is actually. That does not mean that it's the same thing for everybody, but that is how my journey is. So that when I'm going to look back at my journey in the future, and I'm going to feel like, oh, after everything, it finally worked out. That was the goal initially. So I told myself, why am I trying to lie to myself? Then that is where things changed. Mindset of, oh, I'll only be sharing my wins. Um, I'll only show people the good side of trading is what is breaking the trading industry today. And it's creating the illusion that everyone is just making it at a goal. It is keeping everybody, or it's keeping the people who are watching me in the expectations that they are definitely, even if they're having mistakes or they're making mistakes with their trading, they shouldn't be because everybody else is just crushing it, right? And that success is a straight line. To be very honest, success is not a straight line. You only know that you're going to be successful, or you only know that you will succeed when, even when you're failing, you still have the courage to get up and keep on going. You still have the desire to keep showing up, even when you are confused. Honestly, in this point in my trading, I am very confused. I don't know what I am doing. If I tell you that I know what I'm doing, I'll be lying to you. So I have realized, I told myself, oh, maybe if I stop like this, if I come back only when I would have made it, then everybody is going to be happy and everything. But that's a lie. It's messy. Trading is a very messy journey. Trading is scary. Trading is a sad journey. Trading is a journey that robs you of your old self and is going to build a new you. And yes, told myself that that is not going to be it. I was so afraid of being seen as a failure. Trust me. I was so scared. And I forgot the most important part of my journey, getting back up even when you're failed. And I realized that by hiding my failure, I was robbing myself of the most powerful and important content I could ever create, and robbing the people who have been watching me of the chance to see a sweet comeback. And they will not actually know what it means to actually come back from failure. So here I am actually back. But I am not coming back as a trader who has figured it all out. I am coming back as a documentarian, someone who is coming here to document her journey from scratch. I'm going to be showing you how everything is working behind the scene, how I am managing between school. I'm a master's student actually. I am studying a master's. I'm trying to have a master's in credit and finance. So I'm a master's student. I have a job and I have trading. So I'm going to show you a raw experience on how I juggle between these three parts of my life. Also, channel is no longer about a victory lap. This is a montage. This is a journey. This is a story. This is where you're going to see how I do everything, the brutal trade by trade, how I fail on my trading. The days that I'm going to take losses, I'm going to share them with you. The days that I'm going to be indisciplined, I'm going to share them with you. The days that my psychology feels like crap, I'm going to share them. The process of rebuilding from a blown account to a painful step, like step by step, right? I'm going to build everything from scratch. I'm going from a blown account to becoming one of the most successful traders in this industry. And I still have my goal of $100,000, but stick with me. My new goal is not just to make $100,000. My primary goal is to have unshakable discipline. The money will be a byproduct at the end of the day, but this is where I want to see how disciplined I can be. This is where I'm going to build the most disciplined version of myself. One thing that I've learned about discipline is that you don't do the things that you love. You do the things that you don't love as if you love them. That is literally what discipline is all about. Now, I'm going to prove it to you that I've become, or that I am becoming, the most disciplined version of myself, that I am becoming that successful trader who has always desired to make $100,000 from this field. And I know that it's possible. If there is one thing about me, is that I have never for one doubted that it is possible for me to make these things come true. But I am telling myself right now that this is the process. Let's get it. You guys are going to come with me because this is definitely going to be my public journal. This is where I am inviting you to, if you have ever felt like a failure, if you have ever blown an account, if you have ever made mistakes with your trading, this is where we are coming together. This is not just for me, this is for both of us, this is for all of us. This is definitely going to be a safe space for your trading journey. I'm going to be posting consistently again, shorter raw updates on my work days. On the days that I'm working, I'm going to give you raw updates of what is happening, what I did that day. And I'm going to give you a weekly recap on my off days. That is basically how it's going to be. Now, this is what I'm doing right now for the next few months. We have few weeks left for the year 2025 to come to an end. I am not going to be taking any trades on my account or buying an account or doing anything. I still have this 50K account that is left for, like, I think about $600 or $800 for me to fill this account. And I'm not going to trade that as well. Even if I'm using that account, I'm going to be using that account for practical purposes. I'm, bu- I'm buying a new account again in 2026. So what am I going to be doing now? Study my strategy. I have a strategy that works perfectly. I have a strategy that works so good. What I'm going to be doing now is study my strategy, backtest my strategy, share information with you guys. On my study days, we are going to do them together. On my backtesting days, we are going to do them together. On the days that I'm going to use this 50K account to like uh to like practice, I'm going to do it with you guys together. Initially in my head, it was like, okay, I'm going to use this 50K account to like to take trades and get out of drawdown, then continue from there. But that is not what I am out here for. I'm not out here for the money anymore. I'm out here to build unshakable discipline. I'm out here to build confidence in my strategy. And I'm out here to build self-confidence in myself. I talked about having going through emotional roller coaster. That has been true. And if there's one thing about trading is that it's going to reflect, your chart is going to reflect everything that is going on inside of your mind, your body, and your soul. That is literally why I say that trading is not just what it is, trading is spiritual. If you are one of those people who are afraid or scared or finally tired of seeing just the good side of trading, please come with me on my messy journey to success. This is definitely going to be that space where you're going to feel so comfortable and so welcome. I'm not in this journey alone. That is one thing that I'm so sure of. I have you guys who are coming with me. So if you know that you're one of those people who are coming with me on this journey currently of raw, unedited, beautiful, from a blown account to a successful trader, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, comment, and share the video with other people who are also growing as traders. As the year keeps going, we have new people who are coming to this industry. This industry is actually beautiful, but it's going to crush you at the same time. So do not forget to come with me, and see you in my next video. Bye.